Hello again, guys. What's up? My name is Docs Notch, and I am here with a massive update. A sort of finalized version of the 400 subscriber Anni map that I was working on. I still don't have a name for it. I'm kind of wrestling through a couple of them, but I'm just gonna start from the very I don't know, bottom core thing. The Nexus is what I'm starting with. There is gold ore in the Nexus room. If I don't know if that's gonna be allowed. I don't think that you can get stuff from ores, right? Like when you break gravel inside a protected zone, it doesn't give you anything. Same with logs, other stuff like that. Also, I'm pretty sure you won't be able to mine this inside the Nexus room. But nonetheless, it's there because I think it looks cool. And the Nexus is hanging like this from the ceiling with some gold blocks in it. Beacons above that, and then yeah, so it's surrounded by water, which I think is going to make guarding like a little bit easier, I think. To be honest, there were a lot of complaints, of course, about how hard it is to defend on Castaway, so this map is going to be insanely easy to defend. I think it has everything you need to have good, long-lasting games. I swear to God, if this got deleted on every side. Why are these not here? What the heck? Oh yeah, I'll have to patch those up. But yeah, so this one's really easy to defend. You know, you knock people into the water. Maybe Iceman has some defensive properties here, as well as offensive at mid. If you saw the first part, the stairs are kind of like coastal. You go down here, but then it opens up into a 5-block wide little platform right there. Murgatron suggested that, and I used it, and I really like it because it makes it so that if somebody's camping right here, you have a chance of getting over here and being able to shoot them, bow spam them, do whatever. I think the best place to do it would be like right here, but then I think that's really dangerous because you can just jump right through, go down, kill whoever's mining. So I think the stairs are going to be pretty hard to camp while you're rushing. It's not going to be as easy as other maps, but I think it might still be able to be doable. But yeah, that's how the Nexus flows down the stairs from the Nexus building into the room and then into this cave right here. My render distance is obscenely low. Let's crank that. Hopefully my frames don't start down too bad. But yeah, so if we go up here, this is the Nexus room, not Nexus room, the Nexus building. You got your 2 class change portals right here. You got your shop brewing, shop weapon, and then shop brewing, shop weapon. Just, whoops, need to fix that. I need 3 brewing shops. And yeah, so you go down there. Actually, probably 3 brewing shops would be good since weapon shop is useless. But yeah, up here, you have max level, mid level, level 1. Just like that, with some nifty like little player heads. Acting as mini bookcases up in here. Pretty sick. The beacon should be shining up through here. Oh no! No, it's not. Never mind. I don't even need glass there then. Whatever. I'll leave it. I moved the Nexus over here because I asked Maggie if if the Nexus needed to be directly underneath the beacon, and she said like yeah. And so yeah, I moved it out here rather than up in the main tower. And this is like the whole tower. You can't get up into the top. I don't really see a need for it. Plus, like I don't know. But yeah, like that's like the whole thing. Kind of like a little Arabian thing topper. I don't know. I think it turned out like decent. I don't know. But yeah, your End of Furnace tent over here is like this, like a little chimney goes up out the back with some whirl hacking. Got a flower pot up there. This is the 3rd version of the Ender Furnace tent. A little wider, nice and spacious up in here. And then there's like another tent over here. Little signs. Warning, mine raids up this week. Be on your guard. Notice, artifact must be protected at all costs. Artifact being the Nexus, of course. Going into specifics about the base. Right here. This level. Directly behind the spruce parts. That is the, that's where I would like the protected zone to cut off. So you can destroy the spruce part, and everything behind the spruce is in the protected zone. Everything outside the spruce is not, which I think is a really unique kind of way to design a base because it offers a lot in defensive purposes, I guess. Speaking of which, your Melon Farms, which are outside the base of course, are around this tree with little player head mini melons. They go down to the water. And then I have this card that I copied from my Z2 because I loved it. It's from Outpost Tadza, so of course I said Tadza Melon Delivery Service. And yeah, so you got melons up here, and under that tree should be enough to feed your whole team. There's quite a few, more than Castaway at least. And yeah, so that's Melon's base, protected zone, so you can tear down this wall and build up a better one. Let's see, what else, or what's near. The coal is in the riverbed, just like around the base, like right up there, like right in your face. Let me turn my render distance down a little bit. I'm starting to die. There we go. But yeah, so you got like these little bridges, and those lead you over the river that's in front of your base into this nice lighting glitch. Thank you. And that'll lead you to a wheat farm, and then you just kind of run along here. And these buildings that I kind of made like karst, a lot of this is influenced from Mine Z2, because that whole map is just incredible. And so I kind of tried to make it like karst, where you could like jump from rooftop to rooftop and be like, oh, I'm a crazy PvP person, like that. But if I had made too many buildings, I feel like it really would have messed things up gameplay wise, because I know that a lot of people don't really like the crampedness of villages, and I kind of wanted to make it more spread out. So it's kind of like a mini like little mining town. You got this crane here with some coal ore on it, and then the wool that's around the base is right here. So you've got 10 blocks here, and then another 16 blocks over here. Dun dun. Just like little crates. I feel like this part, like right here, is super empty, but the void's gonna be right there, and I don't know if I want to add another tree like right there. I'm probably gonna add another tree right there. But yeah, so that's another tree, and then like, so there's wheat there, there, and there, and your gravel pit is right there. Plus there are gravel pathways that wind through the entire, whatever, your side of the map, so you can get gravel from that too. Now, or like, yeah, lumber pile is over here. There's only one, and it's a really big one. Plus there are a ton of trees, all with oak wood, which will regenerate the dark oak wood. I'm pretty sure there was a problem with it regenning. But I thought, like, you know, if it's going to be around the base and you really want to take out these buildings, then more power to you. You can. If the dark oak doesn't regenerate, I won't have a problem with it. I didn't build anything that I wanted to stay there out of dark oak. So if you really want to go the extra mile and like remove stuff, like entire buildings, I don't know, then go for it. What am I saying? Yeah, moving on. To the mines. The mines. The first iron, no, this is the secondary iron mine. Whoops. This is your primary iron mine. In my opinion, it's the primary. I'm pretty sure people have like opinions. But yeah, primary iron just slopes right down into here. It's pretty open, but I made sure that each iron mine and the gold mine had at least 3 entrances and, or not entrances, exits. And so you have like, of course, like the main one just up that hill. You have a stairway right here, and this will lead you up out of here to, like, this is all just to kind of evade mine rushes. And then the second, or the final one is to escape to the gold mine. There's a good amount of ore in each mine. I also built different kinds of cranes for each mine, just because I like building cranes because I think they look cool. And yeah, so you got some iron ore up there, and then iron ore down here. Now if you run through here in like this like little whatever tunnel, whatever, I don't know, yeah, then you hit the gold mine, which is right here. I'm gonna touch this up a little bit because it does look really messy up in here. I think I need to change this all to stone. But yeah, you have like this cave entrance right here, and then you have this thing, this tunnel, and that goes to the, why is this daylight in here? Fricker. I'll have to fix that. But yeah, so you're running through here, shouldn't be lit, and then this will lead you to the secondary iron mine, which is right in here. Now this one is the one that you hit, or you find from going through this. Danger, open sinkhole. And then you hit the water, splishy splashy, and then you get all the iron up in here. I'm sorry if it's dark, I'm on Moody. But yeah, there's a good amount of iron in here, and of course there's a staircase to get out, like so, and that'll lead you right back up here, like that. So, those are the iron mines and the gold mines. That's the bases. The emerald mine is down this path, and it's right here in this room. Ta-da, emerald mine. And then the redstone mine is down the path another little ways. If you can't notice, which I'm pretty sure everybody can, here's a redstone mine. The farther you go from the base, the more open and spacious the terrain becomes, because I figure that most of the fights at or in Annihilation happen around mid where everybody's clashing. And so I try to leave this area open, try to make it like open over here in case you build your mid base like right up in here, left enough space for you to play around with it. And then yeah, this is the crane for the gold mine. Pretty sick, I know. No need to shower me in compliments, guys. Stop telling me it's good. You're distracting me. But yeah, there's gold ore up there, and I guess it would be pretty fun to mine with acro. But if you're gonna be a miner, I don't really see how this is gonna be like a real thing to mine. You're gonna have to get up and then back down. But yeah, buttload of ore in each mine because I can. And then over here you have your lapis mine, which is just right down in this little hole right here. There's your lapis. So yeah, that is the base layout. So you got your nexus, your ender furnace, and like the little river that separates it, little mining town, and then it goes iron, gold, iron, emerald, redstone, lapis. It's pretty easy. Once you know it, I'm guessing it won't be that hard for people to figure out. I'm pretty sure it's, you know, I'm pretty sure it'll play well. I actually spent a lot of time going back through and picking out parts that messed up with world edit, and so I went back over this terrain on this map with by hand, so it should be smoother, should be nicer to play on. But yeah, that's each base side done, so let's move on to mid, which is always cool. The homie Radioactives, he did this awesome wall design, which was stackable, tileable, I don't know, like able to be repeated, which is cool. I think it looks really, really nice. And then yeah, so you can hit mid by going here up these stairs and going up onto the big arse walls, and then once you're up here, you're like yay, yay, yay. It is pretty flat up here. I added these water pools. I just really wanted mid to be open and able to just like really get into just like some serious fair non-advantageous PvP, because I don't know, I think the flat areas will work really well. And then of course if you follow those top walls, you come to this inner ring inside the dome, and this will let you like shoot at people, but of course like you can't really shoot people from like here, so you're gonna have to step in front of the fences, which leaves you open to Scorpio hook, swappers, all that kind of crap. But yeah, we did add clay. This is Airbear's idea. Team clay on each color so you know where you're going if you exit. And there are 12 diamonds in these little spaces, and of course you have to build up to get to them. And this mid, like I'm pretty sure mid is going to be, I don't know, I think it works really well for PvP. I think it does. But yeah, of course it's always like it's all packed with bedrock, so you can't really manipulate mid all that much to get diamonds in an easier way. You gotta be in here, you gotta be fighting for it. I had 16 diamonds in here because I knew there was gonna be like a lot of fighting in here because it's open. It's kind of like a PvP arena built into an Anni map. But a couple of the guys from the clan said that 16 was too much, so I lowered it to 12. But yeah, so then you go up there, and this is the second ring. If you're on the diamond level, the second ring goes out here with like the little manicured trees, and that second level has these ladders that are right here. So if you swim across the river right here, you can climb up these ladders, and this is where I'm thinking people are going to build their mid bases, right in this general area. And using that as like a mid base, you can go through, you can mine through the walls, you can do whatever in here, and then go right to the diamonds, which are up in here. And then of course on this level you also have these stairs that lead you up to these ladders, and once you climb up them you can go out these doors and you're on the top level, or you can go up here even further and you're in the tops of these towers, and you can use those for mid TPs or do something weird. I don't really know. You can get up into these towers though. That's the point I'm trying to make. But yeah, other places where Iceman would be useful on this map is or the other place is down below mid, up in this joint. So you got like these like little sewer canal things, and those, is this blue glass? This should be clear or white, because I don't want people being like, oh, mid has like a blue beacon. Blue always wins on this map because the beacon is blue. But yeah, there we go. And so yeah, you got these sewers down here where Iceman can just run across here. Everybody else just sticks to the side, and they can go in, glass is colored with the appropriate theme, even though blue looks like purple. Freaking clay. But yeah, that's mid. Those are the base sides. I'm pretty sure that's it. And then the walls. Alright. I didn't want to tell anybody this, but because you're all watching the video, you get to know it. Let's put on speed 5 and go over to here. So I had Murgatron come on the map, and I had him look over it because I don't know, it was like a defensive standpoint, and I was like, how easy would this be to defend? And then he just told me some of the other things. And so the bedrock in the walls cuts off right here at this bottom level of the clay. That's where the bedrock ends on each side. So you can't mine through the wall down here, but if you want to build up and mine over it right through the wool or something, which is why I built it there. I don't want you guys I mean, that sounds mean, but this is what separates the teams. This big A wall, and so I didn't want to make it easy in any way, shape, or form to get through it. So that's what, 7 blocks of bedrock, and you can't tunnel through. But then if you climb up a little bit, mine through the wool, all that kind of crap, then you can get through the wall. But I personally think it's easier to just use the staircase, or to go through the archway and whatever. But yeah, I think the mines will do well. This it kind of reminds me of Hamlet, where people are always complaining about people just jumping in, but there is a significant amount of fall damage. You can't just run in and jump on people without acrobat, and so that's I think that's gonna be somewhat of a deterrent. Oh, there's also this little pathway over to the iron mine right there. So yeah, that's the whole map. I just don't know what I'm going to call it. I kind of want to call it Mangrove, or Oasis, maybe Bazaar. I don't know. I like Oasis. Do you guys like Oasis? I want to call it Oasis. Oasis. Yeah. Yeah. There's water, and there's lush trees in the desert. Yeah, I think Oasis fits. I'll call it Oasis. That's weird. I just named it, and then you're gonna be watching the video, and you're gonna be like, "Oh, Oasis," and I didn't figure out the name till just right now. Mind blown. But yeah, that's the whole thing. Wait, Blaze added ender chests in here, and I need to make sure that they're gone. All right, they're gone. But yeah, I need to figure out how to do a schematic, and then it'll be up in build submission, so that'll be in the description. Thanks for watching. If you guys liked the map, be sure to give it a like. I'm really proud of this one. It's it's freaking huge. It's 357 by 357, and I know the base design might be a little weird, the protected zone right there, and then you got what, 5 blocks of space until you hit melons, which is I think it's the same amount as coastal, and then there's already a river here, and you can take out the bridges and other things. I don't know. I think it has a lot of really good things going for it. I had a lot of the clan members. I had a lot of the Swanky Dinosaur clan members come on and really just kind of tell me what they thought. And so I did change a lot of things about it from the original, but I do think that it helps. I think the gameplay is going to be awesome. I think it looks good, which is kind of strange because over here is kind of more like a Southern American, maybe Mexican type feel, and then as you get closer to here, it's more Arabian and Middle Eastern, obviously. But yeah. If you guys liked it, leave a like and all that kind of crap. And I will see you next time. Adios.